All right. So you guys are in the reactor core of the space station, where you are preparing to power the laboratory to wake up the clone of the Rachni uh,
Queen.
Queen. There it is. I'm full of burger and no thoughts.
Sounds amazing.
Sorry.
Those often go together.
Not jealous, actually.
All right. So
No thoughts.
anyway, yeah, I'm gonna catch Dan up. So there was a giant like Mass Effect style bullshit decision last week. It was pretty cool, where it was like wake up the clone of the queen and try to negotiate with her, because if she's cool, then all the Rachni on board will be in the hive mind and everything's all Gucci, or blow the whole place up with the reactor, killing all of the Rachni, which is the safe option, because if you wake the queen up and she's a bitch, then all the Rachni are now organized and controlled by a hive mind, and it's really bad. So the party decided collectively, not everyone agreed, but I think the consensus was to wake the queen up and try diplomacy. Even though if the diplomacy fails, you'll be creating a much worse threat. So that's what the party's up to right now. Kronk didn't get to be part of this, but maybe they'll fill him in later.
We didn't speak for you or anything, but I figured you could have gone both ways, either sympathy for a dying race or not liking Rachni.
Yeah, the argument on the Queen's behalf was the Doctor arguing that they don't deserve to go extinct. This is their last chance. They were cloned from DNA found on that snow planet. The counter argument was offered by an Alliance general named General Richter. Here he is, cool dude.
Yep, he was the one who gave us the mission in the first place.
No, that was actually the Admiral.
Really?
Yeah, this is just a general. But he's the one overseeing the project, and he said, like, no, blow it up. It's too dangerous. Don't take the risk. So, yeah. Yeah, no, the one who gave you the mission was Admiral Reach, the Admiral of the Alliance. Yeah. Because all the missions were given to you by, like, super bigwigs.
Yeah, and it was the R letter name in my head went sideways.
That's true. Reach and Richter, they actually share a lot of letters. RCH. Yeah, that's actually true. Very similar names. Well, it happens.
I also just realized if we had opted to blow up the station, we might have lost the information we came here for.
It's entirely possible. So, in any case, Kronk, you have been sent running to come assist them. And as you're running, the doctor in your comms, Dr. Faye, is going to tell you, like, hey, they're doing all right. I'm not really sure which way they want you to go, but let me patch the captain in. Captain Aryn, I got a few updates for you. One, I'm sending your Krogan your way to assist, but the bad news is that over on the left side where I don't know which of you went left, but that downward path, that downward door, which Aryn, you can see it right here. This door right here. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of Rachni coming that way, and if they breach, it's going to be really bad. So you need to have one of the people with you go and hold that hallway during this operation. So you need to decide where's the Krogan going, and which of your, I mean, you're picking Juvius. Aryn picks Juvius.
Yeah, don't worry. I got where you were going with that.
Yeah. I'll send Arturo. Like, all right.
Yeah.
Go sit down, JoJo. You're not playing. I guess.
Hey,
I guess
if JoJo sits out, we can go late.
That'd be so funny. No.
Yeah, JoJo sits out, we can go late, but no. Yeah, Aryn's gonna say, understood. We'll cover it on this side. We're fine on the left. Send Kronk to the right side. They probably need help more than we do.
All right, you got it. So Kronk, you're going. You said right.
Yes.
Yep. Yeah, Kronk, you're going to be going right. So, Krogan, whatever your name was, the doctor says, when you get in that room, there's going to be a little bit of radiation. Don't worry about it. You probably weren't going to have kids anyway. you're gonna want to get to that room pretty fast.
Oh God!
Damn.
We need to put her through some sensitivity training.
She's not. She's not wrong.
I mean,
Understood,
She's
Doc.
not wrong. She's just an asshole.
Understood, Dr. Human.
Yeah. So, she's gonna open up this bulkhead door, and she'll open up the one on the right. And as soon as she opens it, you feel a little tingly, Kronk. So, on your turn, you definitely want to get through there quick. Meanwhile, Juvius, you're sending him over yonder, right?
Yep, sending him through that door to cover our backs.
Where did Kronk even go?
What the? Hang on, my screen my thing just did something weird.
He went all over the place and he disappeared. He's not in the turn order anymore. You deleted him.
Did I actually delete my token? What the fuck?
He's dead. You killed him.
Alright, guys, looks like
I'll put him back on the. Kronk just has a fucking stroke. All right, I put him back on the
Roll
turn
up
order.
a rune knight. Zan will beg for Kronk back.
You don't have
No, I was
that.
gonna say this is Kronk's completely identical twin brother Crank.
Yeah, he used to go around the galaxy with this weird little furry alien. It was Ratchet and Crank. All right, so Juvius is going down to the hallway on the bottom left. Yeah.
Yes.
All right. He loads his 2 SMGs and takes his stupidly broken character build into that hallway to kill everything immediately. Shuts the door behind him. You hear gunfire and bugs dying. Arturo, take it away.
Yeah, it's my turn.
Yeah. So the Rachni in the other room, they're kind of pissed at each other. Aryn managed to start a fight among them with Biotic's spell, if spell's even the right word for that.
That's what we call them in this system. See, they're spells.
Interesting.
Yeah, I don't know what else to call them, like mass effects. I don't know.
Powers,
maybe.
I would have expected powers.
All right, maybe we'll rebrand.
Yeah,
Really
because in sci-fi systems I've played, they're usually called powers, I think.
Okay,
Or
a generic term that people would know what we mean.
Yeah. Anyway,
I'm really just gonna hold my action if one of them comes out into this, like, if they successfully kill the other one, and then the surviving one comes out here, I'm gonna shoot it.
all right. So ready your action. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna ready my action.
Kronk, I assume you did your move there, right?
Yeah,
That's what
60
that
feet.
was. Yeah, fair enough. So you hear fighting around the corner, but yeah, you get to there. As soon as you do, the doctor was like ready to close the bulkhead behind you, so the tingle goes away. And then we have a Rachni who is up. Here we go. This will be the grand finale of the... I know you guys, you're going to be really sad that after this session, there won't be any more fighting Rachni, because you haven't had enough of that, but...
Unless we really screw it up.
Yeah, that's true. Actually, if you fuck this up badly enough, you might be fighting Rachni for the rest of the campaign. That is entirely possible.
Suddenly that Void character is like, you know what? Fuck this. They've got enough on their hands.
Yeah, you guys create your own galactic threat.
Who needs the Reapers? We'll train the Rachni to fight this thing.
That's what PCs are
Show
for.
up and eat the void.
That's what PCs are for. Whatever world-ending threat you thought you were dealing with, they'll unleash a worse one.
There you go. All right, David. None of that hits you. I'm almost certain. Get Juvius off the turn order. You guys hear tons of gunfire and bugs dying below you, Arturo and Aryn. It's a fucking slaughter in there. It's awful. Ray.
All right. I think that Ray's best option here is I'm gonna try to shield boost my teammate. Mr. Moreau over there.
What's that do again?
It gives you
+2 AC.
1d8 +3 +4 shield healing.
Oh, so barrier?
Yeah. So I'll
Wait.
give you a big fat barrier.
Oh god, if you can give me up to 15 barrier again, I'll cry.
I might be able to. I have a pretty big bonus.
I think it's technically possible.
So
Not with a 1.
8 plus 4 plus. But you know what? That's cut a lot
was
of my
technically-
barrier back.
It was technically possible. 15 was the max roll.
That's okay. I'll take that 8 barrier back though. Oh god.
All right. And then I will go ahead and throw Shepard one of my
Tech support.
tech support.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lucille Shepard.
Which one of these dudes around David looks the worst?
Well, none of them are really that attractive. But in
But
terms of
given my options,
okay, yeah,
which one do I
The-
really
the
not
one-
want to go home with?
the one that has been marked by David and has been hit by David is definitely the most hurt by far. The other two are fine.
No, the one
Yeah.
David
Okay.
chose, huh? We've got a love triangle going on over there.
No. That's the one I don't want to get into. That's the whole
the-
thing. I'm trying to avoid that.
The other two basically
Ah.
have not been attacked.
Okay. All right. Shot 1. Why did you do that twice? 24.
The 24 hits and the 12 misses.
10.
That's 10. How much health do these guys have again? Yeah, alright. He's still up. Unless you want to throw a die at it.
I'm quick checking because he's against the back wall. I will. Yeah, we'll hit him with concussive shot.
Because that's the fun part about officers. You get to say you're not done yet.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, more where that came from. Let's see it.
Woo, nice.
Yes.
Woo! Dead.
Nice.
Dead as a doornail.
Good shot.
Yep.
Cool, because that's my last superiority die.
Well, you killed a bug with it, so.
Yay! Good job, die.
Alright.
And I'm out.
Alrighty. This guy is attacking his own kind because they're all in a big fight in here.
Damn. What that hit that sting.
Honestly.
Alright, this guy's attacking David. Miss. And David. Counterattack.
Yeah, I'm marking the one that just tried to hit me.
You got
Got
it.
this. David.
And no, miss me, please.
David, if you
Yeah.
survive this, there's some chicken nuggies on the ship for you.
Wow, there it is.
Ooh, yes.
Wow.
Oh, shit.
Those
Yes.
chicken nuggies
What?
really got him going.
Whoa!
Is happening?
Chicken nuggies, they powerful.
Oh God. What's going on is David remembers that they're not just chicken nuggets; they're dino nuggies.
Woo! That'll do it.
Nothing's more dangerous than Jackie Chan backed into a corner, bro. Don't do it.
Damn.
Okay, so
That's where all my
Yeah.
keep going. The other white
That-
guy's killing them all.
No,
man.
wait. No, David, you got to start the process. You got to say, I could do this all day.
There we go.
that's true. That's my turn. That's it.
All right. Yeah, that guy's pretty beat up. That was a lot of damage. Aryn.
I do have hesitation on myself right now. I think that's what that flag is. And I'm not concentrating on that spell anymore because they broke it when they fought each other. But they're still fighting. I think I will follow suit with Arturo and ready a distract. Or no, I'll ready an incinerate if one comes around the corner.
Fair enough. Here you go, David. Aha! Are you doing some kind of shield BS, or what am I? How much am I getting in?
Yeah. Oh, you're not gonna get that sting. I'm using one of my last biotic points to get that barrier. I've been holding on to what I have left like gold, bro.
Fair
I
enough.
can't afford that now. I can't
I
afford
mean,
that now.
blocking a sting is probably the single best use for it because
There
Yeah.
we go.
those are bad.
So
All right,
no.
there's the crit.
So 13 minus. So 13 minus 8 leaves 5. So no barrier. 5 HP missing. Gotcha. Okay.
We're only level
Alrighty.
5 now, right?
Yeah. You should all be the same level. I think it's 5.
We are level 5, yes.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Which when you do at the end of this, you'll level up. But yeah. All those main missions I gave you guys, like the main quests is what we call them, they're all level ups. Whereas the side stuff isn't necessarily gonna level you up. That's probably like the main mechanical difference.
I was just making sure my cast limit was still only 1.
Yeah. I don't know how that works because new system, but all right. This guy is really mad at the other Rachni for attacking him because he's like, "What are you doing? What the hell, dude? Not cool." So he does 10 to him.
Hey,
and
that
kills him.
Oh.
You hear a Rachni die in the other room.
Nice.
And then the other one rounds the corner.
Boom.
Only to immediately trigger multiple actions. So Arturo and Aryn both do what you do. That hits.
Screw you, fucker.
That hits.
It was a guaranteed 17. Oh, wait. Okay, no, my stick attack is on.
That's a lot of damage. Yeah.
But was it enough?
He's actually not able to get far enough to hit you. So that's it.
Good.
Well,
That's fantastic.
I mean, he can double move, so he's going to use his other movement to come here.
Oh, he didn't.
And he kind of.
He uses his action to attack something.
This is the other guy. Yeah.
Okay.
He kind of clambers up over here, and he'll like come in behind you.
Got it.
Oh yeah, the other guy didn't even move, so he actually would have moved.
Okay.
So he would have been the one who got shot. Let me move the damage over.
Okay.
Yeah, the attacker would have moved, and then all of your ready actions would have hit him. All right, I just moved it over. So the one at the end of the hall is the one that peeked around and got shot by a bunch of stuff. Then the other guy came around. And it is Arturo's turn now.
All right.
Sorry for the slight consistency hiccup there.
No worries.
That's fine. Hopefully these guys don't have a good perception.
Oh, and I lost my hesitation with that. Sorry.
All right, you have advantage.
Yep, and then I'm going to shoot this guy right in front of me. He is just within the range for me to be able to shoot him thanks to Sniper Master.
Yeah, the feet.
Mhm.
It like cuts it in half. Yep, 15. You're good.
Give me a crit. 25.
All right.
Which one are you shooting at?
The one right in front of me, the one behind you.
Okay, closer one. Got it. Okay.
All right, Kronk. It's leg day.
I mean, every day is leg day when you work hard enough, right?
You probably have like a move biotic charge available to you here if you've got it.
I do. I'm just getting around the corner so I can see if there's anything. Yep, there are valid targets.
Yep.
So I get around the corner at 30, and then I can absolutely use a biotic charge to get here. The character sheet is closed.
Then some stuff happens, I think.
Yes, I need to roll the biotic charge. Just for some reason, my character sheet had closed on me.
It's gonna be a strength
You're
save.
I told you you're haunted. You got a ghost in your computer, man. All right. Bup. So, made the save. 5 damage, I assume.
Yeah, he'll still take 5 damage. I have no need to regain shield, but then I get to follow up with my frontliner, so I can hit him with the hammer.
Alrighty, that unfortunately will miss the man.
Curses.
What happens in terms of like location with you and him? With him not being, is he moved still, even if he makes a save?
So normally half damage would be enough to move a medium creature 5 feet. Because he's large, it doesn't, and Kronk is moved to the nearest available space.
Got it.
Yeah, I would I would probably land here instead.
Gotcha. Yeah, you like slam into him, and then he pushes you away back into your spot. Yeah, that guy. I'll just tell you guys right now. He has 1 hit point.
Oh,
That Ragnar
man, I was
is
so
hanging on
close.
you were.
by a thread. Yeah, he's 51 out of 52 damage. Yeah.
Curses. That would have been such a cool entry.
Ray, can you do 1 damage?
I'm going to leave it up to his rolls. I'm going to
The
throw
big-
the talk.
Oh, fair enough. Oh, is this save for half?
It's safe for none.
Oh, save for none.
It's
Okay.
zero level.
It's a D12 cantrip.
Well, he
Well,
lives.
he's safe. All right, the Krogan can have a tech support dice, and I'm going to say, beautiful entry, friend. And then I'll end my turn.
Shepard,
Which one's got 1 hit point?
the one closer to you.
That one.
Uh-huh. Yep.
Let's see. 18.
Yep. He's dead.
Any damage. Second shot. Past David. 26.
That'll hit.
For 5.
There you go.
What is my crit range?
It's 20 normal.
Well, no, but like green flashy numbers. I do not get any of those for some reason. I am just not fancy enough.
If you roll a 20, you get 1. He's not rolling a 20.
Just roll more 20s.
It is a 5% chance. The only person in the party for whom it is more than a 5% chance is the Commando, who gets like a special thing where it's
19.
Isn't it the expanded? Yeah.
Yeah.
I
David.
just gotta get good.
I think there's also a feat for it.
Alright, well, bonus action, transferring the tracker mark, and we're gonna go again. Let's see if I can roll any more of those beautiful red numbers, huh?
Don't think there's a feat for it, but assassin infiltrators get it as well.
This 16 hits them, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. And then, that doesn't, though.
That misses.
That's okay.
Aryn, you're beset upon by bugs.
Yes, so I see.
If they were intelligent, they'd be very offended that you made them kill their friend. But they're not. They're thinking something along the lines of meat. Good.
Those kids would
Like
be very
me.
upset if they could read.
Yes, precisely. Yeah, exactly.
I'm going to cast. I'm gonna cast Neural Shock on the. Let's see, do I do the closer one or the farther one? I'm gonna do the far one. Yeah, the one above me. Hold person.
Neural shock. Something about the name of that, like, excuse me out. I don't want to be neural shocked. Ew.
They're paralyzed. I mean,
that sounds really unpleasant to
fails.
experience.
So he's paralyzed.
The top one.
Yes.
Bup. All right.
He can repeat the save at the end of his turns.
Indeed. All right. This guy is just attacking David. Bop, bop, bop. 19?
I'll take that claw.
4. This guy's paralyzed. End of turn. He's paralyzed. Yep. And then this dude who is not paralyzed will attack Aryn.
Okay. Let's see. My AC is 15. So the claw and sting hit.
You chose them in the right turn order. I know that was on purpose, because now he lost his turn already. Because if you'd picked the other guy, you might have lost concentration.
Did not do that on purpose.
You did. I thought it was on purpose. I thought you should have just taken credit. You'd be like, yeah, I'm smart. Because if you chose you know what I'm saying? If you'd chosen the other guy and then got attacked, you might have lost concentration.
Yeah.
But because you did it that way, you denied them a turn. I
am the tactician. Aryn meant to do that in character. Out of character, I'm an idiot.
Yeah, I assumed you were a genius. Okay. 17 hits you, right?
Yes, 17 does hit.
So take some damage. Give me a con save against the... your first con save will be against the chemical damage, and then the other 2 con saves will be concentration. So, I got bad news for you as well. The chemical damage is a separate instance of damage, hence why it isn't doubled on a crit.
So 3 concentrations.
The downside of that is you have to do another concentration, yeah.
Okay. Sorry, that wasn't too bad. So let's see, that's 20. I think. Yeah, 23 health left.
That's a lot of. That's gonna be a lot of rolls. To keep this
and my
thing
concentration is not, or my constitution is not the best, but it at least took away a turn from something. So there's
you
one.
Warcaster?
There's 2. There's 3. Oh, I made it!
Oh wow!
I do not have Warcaster. No.
Sorry. Space power.
We call it Warcaster here too.
Okay.
The feat is also Warcaster.
Yeah, I mean they have wars.
And we cast. We're casting techs, casting biotics.
Fair enough.
Casting them like fishing lures.
That was everything that he could do. Yeah, Warcaster just in the battlefield with a fishing line. Arturo.
I am here.
I feel like that was in character. Arturo just blurts out, I'm here. I'm here.
Oh, God.
Fell asleep at the wheel. Just like leaning on your sniper rifle asleep. I'm here. I'm fighting.
Arturo's in desperate need of a long rest.
Oh my god. That's really funny.
Speaking of which, I also realized I'm an idiot. I have one more tech point than I thought I did. Because I've been running around with 8 and I should have had 9.
Nice.
That being said, hold on. I'm not going to use that yet.
Well.
I don't know. Hold on. Is 11 enough?
Perception DC? Yeah, you can't fail. I told you. I think I told you already. It's 9. Their perception DC is 9. I'm pretty sure I already told you. Like
it was the insight you told me I couldn't fail. I didn't know I couldn't fail the stealth check either.
You also can't fail the stealth as well. Yeah.
Okay, good to know.
These things are, believe me, once they're in the hive mind, it's very different. But as dumb bugs, they are real stupid.
All right, and this is the one closer to me again.
You got it.
17.
Boom. Big shot. Nice.
Die already, damn it. That's the end of my turn.
You're still shooting the closer one, right?
Yeah, I'm still shooting the one behind you.
Good.
It is alive. Urdnot. Kronk.
Okay, go ahead and see what we can do to help David out. Did I hit this time?
Oh, you sure did.
Excellent. And then I've got another one. For good
That
measure.
also hits. Alright. Yeah, good damage. You pound 2 large divots into the bug with your hammer. Like circular indentions in its carapace in the shape of the hammer. But it's up.
There.
Ray.
Ray's going to go ahead and apply a metagel to Mr. Moreau.
This man over here playing video games.
And that's going to be that plus 2 plus my intelligence of 4. So it's going to be 10 HP healed.
Boom.
Jesus Christ, you're like the best medic. Ah!
That is her entire purpose in life, so I'm glad. And then I'm going to go and have Rex and Shepard. Have you guys used your tech supports yet?
I mean,
Not yet.
Kronk and
Kronk.
All right, might as well. Or Kronk, sorry. Not Rex. Anyway, I heard Urdnot earlier, so my brain was stuck on Rex. And I'm going to go ahead and throw a tech support to David. And then I'll end my turn.
Shepard. Rex.
Rex.
Shepard.
Rex's face.
Yeah, there you go!
It's
Green
green
number!
Green number you were
Ask
talking
and ye
about.
shall receive!
There it is.
Yeah, that's what I'm good for. That's what it's all about.
I'm sorry, can I throw that tech support on damage?
No, but he's dead. You're good. You splatter him.
We gotta love it when we roll a 1 and a 2 on a crit.
Right? It's like, awesome! And that's it's great.
And then- oh, never mind.
So Dr. Faye says to you guys, like, hey, once you've cleared one of the rooms out, you're just going to have to wait for the other team because you got to do it at the same time. I decided to tell you this now for no reason because wait, no, she has cameras. She has cameras. She's like, oh, hey, good job, guys. You're going to have to wait for the other team. They still got a couple over there. I don't have to be like very plot convenient with it. She can see you. All right.
It's okay, and if this was the Mass Effect game, they wouldn't have told us until now anyway.
So I'm taking the people in that room off the turn order, because you're just not in combat anymore.
Okay.
So it's just literally Aryn and Arturo on cleanup duty over here.
Fair enough.
So Aryn, go ahead.
All right, I'm going to cast Distract Mind on the one right next to me.
You got it.
Pokes.
I mean, you guys have twice as many people.
Shut up,
in
there's
their
2 of us.
defense. Yeah.
We had them fighting each other for a little while.
I said what I said.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
It's... Oh, wait, isn't it? It's not intelligence, is it? No, it's wisdom, so...
Okay.
But either way, I think
it
that
would've-
roll was low enough, right?
It would have been higher because their int is 4 lower, so it's a 16.
Still fail then.
Yep.
And I'll cast Hesitation on myself as a bonus action.
That's 9.
Oh, cool. Now it's just
Yes,
gonna attack me.
9 damage and disadvantage.
And that's the bottom one?
Yes.
How do you guys keep doing this? It has 1 hit point.
Ah,
Oh my! I know what I'm gonna do to it.
it's okay. I'm casting Hesitation on myself, so...
Okay. I don't know how you guys keep doing this. Like, you keep doing 51 damage to these things. Alright. Con save.
Nice. Still paralyzed.
Not happening.
Going great so far.
This guy's gonna try to attack you with a claw.
It's
Okay,
like,
wisdom failed.
I feel the need to point out I'm not hidden right now.
Yeah. So he tries to attack with a claw. I wanted him to like experience the hesitation,
Mhm.
and then having experienced that, he will switch to the meat that
Attack of
doesn't
op.
have whatever that is.
Got him.
Oh,
Cool.
oh
Thankfully,
my goodness. Okay, yeah, he bet.
All right.
that would-
Never mind. There goes the thing I was gonna do to it.
Hey,
Mark-
it's okay.
Mark wants us to think he's an idiot, but he's actually a fucking genius. That was
Don't have
very
one hit
well.
point.
That was very well done. Because now Arturo, you can just lay into this guy. You have advantage
Yeah,
because
fuck
he's
him.
Oh,
paralyzed.
if you're within 15 feet of it, any hits are automatically a crit too.
Oh, so
Paralysis
I'm here-
extends to
oh,
15 feet in this system, by the way, just
Yeah,
because of
fuck
the
it.
range nature of the combat.
Boom. I had to get to this side of the thing, unfortunately, but it's fine. I'm gonna shoot.
Kill him.
Kid him now.
Do it.
Yeah! You didn't even need the
What is happening? What is happening right now? Why is everyone critting? Alright.
That is
Oh.
35 damage.
Jeez.
And
It
I'll
had
retract
like
my
7. It had like 7 health left. You pop it like a balloon.
cover.
You paint the wall with arachni, like, jeez.
Yeah, Aryn will come over to comms. Left side clear.
Well, it's about time, Cap.
If that thing came for me, I
About
was literally
time.
just
We
gonna
were 6 seconds behind you.
If Aryn hadn't
seconds is
killed
way
it,
too
I was
long.
gonna start stabbing the shit out of it and just screaming, "Die already!"
You sure you're all about saving them?
For me? I'm also about saving the ones that are trying to eat me.
All right, Doc, walk us through the next steps here.
All right. I'm going to need people to take up the control stations. They're up the stairs in both rooms. Going to need 2
Roger.
people in each of those seats.
No, it's a good thing there's at least 2 of us over here.
Uh-huh. I'm going to need someone in the left or in the right room. We still need another person at the control station. Put your video game down,
Hey.
Sean.
Hey,
All right.
That's not the video game. That's my computer. You know the issue.
Oh, it is. Okay, yeah, that's true. That's true.
Maybe that's why his computer's slow, so he's playing the video
Good.
games on it.
Good choice, though. High on Life is excellent.
I've
Anyway,
actually got my Xbox on next to my computer. My computer could
Fair.
never run this game.
it's very good. All right. So, she says, okay, so, now that you're there, you should be able to manually open the bulkhead doors into the chamber. It's going to take an override from both of you. That's why you have to both be sitting there. And she kind of walks you through where to find the override. Like, you'll have to hit it at the same time. Once it's open, you're going to see some turbines. You're going to want at least one person to go into the turbine room. You can leave one person at the controls. And normally you're supposed to do this in a suit. The problem is the arachni kind of wrecked the room with all the suits. So whoever goes in the turbine room, you're going to want to turn it on, and then you're going to want to leave really fast. And the person at the controls will shut the door behind you. It's going to be...
Correct me if I'm wrong, but Quarian suits are fairly resistant to radiation, correct?
They are, as a matter of fact. Is that factored into the racial traits for Quarians at all in this
No,
game?
It is not.
Well, the mechanics aren't there for it then, unfortunately. But
Okay, I just, since it was an ambient effect,
Yeah,
I wasn't
well,
sure if I would get.
There's one mission
Maybe.
where you're subject to radiation stuff, and the Quarians are not protected from it any more than anyone else.
yeah,
That's-
so this is going to be
Turians
basically
have it, though. We want Juvius back.
this is going to be more or less send your best con save, though move speed matters too, because the longer you're in there, the worse it'll be. So, but yeah, you need to figure out who's going in, and you definitely want to predetermine in each party who's going to go turn the turbine on before you open these doors.
How far will we have to run to get out of the turbine, Doc?
Well, from the door, it's gonna be about 60 feet to get out.
I could easily do that.
So can I.
Well,
So probably best
I-
con save then.
I think on our side, David should probably go.
I can do it. I can do it.
I don't think the Krogans already have enough trouble with reproduction. I don't think a dosage of radiation is what he needs.
Hey! I want to have kids, okay? All right.
I'm sure he does too.
Don't hold your breath.
But yeah, no. I was gonna say I'll do it. I'm probably the fastest out of the 4 of us here. So.
Yep.
All right. Well then, if you're going through that door, you probably need to get ready. Though on the left side, you guys don't really have a choice, but to have
Is the
both of you at the
door-
computer.
Is the door right here up north? Right here.
Oh
Yeah,
wait, both of
that's
us need
the
to be on
door.
the computers on the left.
Yeah, you
of us
both
need
have
be on
to
the computers to open the doors.
to override it. It's one of those turn 2 keys thing.
Oh,
You need 2 people to do it. Yeah, so whoever on your side, whoever's going to do the turbine is going to have to run from the computer to the turbine.
Dang, if we had Juvius back, Juvius actually has resistance to radiation damage. Or like advantage against radiation effects.
Yeah, might need me to do this then, because I believe with the fact that I can dash as many times as I can.
I've got a 90-foot teleport.
I can also give myself mechanized limbs for 120 feet of movement.
I'm gonna wait until you guys have it figured out between the two of you.
David, don't forget you have a tech support from me on you. So if you have any rolls that you're not doing too well on, don't forget about that.
I might use it for my con save.
What's your con save, Arturo?
Mine's a +1, yours is a +2.
Yes, mine's a +2, and I've got Pulse Transit, which is a 90-foot teleport. So... What do you think?
I always want to bring up the argument, you're more essential to the story than I am.
That's my thing.
Armor? Question mark?
Well, I didn't mean he got plot armor, therefore we should throw them in there. I meant the opposite, actually. But no, if you think you're the better suited one to go in there, be my guest.
So 60 feet, that's going to be move, dash. I don't have a bonus action, dash, so it would take me 2 turns.
40 feet to get there, and then 60 feet, like it's 40 feet to the door, then 60 feet to...
Either way, it's going to take me 2 turns, because it'll be like, move... I can do like, move 90-foot teleport, or 60-foot teleport, plus whatever, and then rest of my movement back. And then my next turn, it'll be move and dash. I won't be like either one of us. It's going to take 2 turns, so there's going to be 1 con save in there at least.
Yeah, and I do still have my inspiration for a advantage con save.
Oh, that's a thing. Is advantage? I don't have
pretty
that.
good.
Oh yeah, I still have adaptive.
So let me do it then.
All right then.
So Dr. Faye says, I've used the cams to put a red marker. I've lit up a red marker where you gotta go so that you don't have to think. You just go to the red circle, and then I'm gonna walk you through fixing it. You're gonna want to be pretty quick about all of it.
Arturo, I might be able to save you 35 feet. I've got Biotic Kinesis, which is basically Mage Hand. Could I operate or do his like key turn for him?
Yes, you can.
All right, so I can save you 35 feet then.
Yep.
That's not really going to save me a turn, though. It doesn't make that much of a difference, honestly. If you're saving a biotic point by not doing that, I would say just don't do that.
It's not a biotic point. It's Mage Hand. It's a cantrip.
Oh shit. Okay.
But I will be on standby to run in and teleport out with you because I can do that too if something goes bad. So you got a backup plan.
Okay. Well, in that case, if you're doing that, I don't need mechanized joints then, so I can turn that off.
All right.
Which means I have to save that tech point. Okay. So I'm gonna move
over
here. He's gonna use Mage Hand.
Ready?
Yep.
All right, so we're in turn order with no initiative. I haven't done this before, so I'll run you through how it works. Very simply, everyone gets a turn, and this is just in case people who are in the rooms want to cast something or do something. The order you take your turns in doesn't matter, but once you've taken your turn, I'll delete you off. This is just to keep track of who has actually done something and who hasn't. Plenty of people might just skip, and that's fine. It's just like, I want to keep track of actions.
And I'll need to be at the controls to close this after we're done, right?
You will have to close it.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Closing it will only take 1 person to do. Opening it takes 2 people. All right. So it opens. You see the red circles where you're headed. And I will just start with David. David, you can just go ahead. I'm not going to do any radiation stuff till the end of the round.
Yeah, I can get there with movement in my action. Yeah, so 60 feet gets me right here.
All right. I'll just go in the random. Well, I guess we'll do Arturo now because he's actually moving as well. So Arturo, go ahead.
All right. So 25, 55, 60.
All right. And then the rest of you. Does anyone want to do anything, or do we go ahead?
I'm
Unclear.
Going once, going twice.
Obviously, if it's possible, Ray's going to look for a way to try to like drain radiation from the room or protect the room, preferably both of them. But
there's
I
not
don't
really.
know if that's even a possibility.
Yeah, there's not really a function for that. People are expected to be suited up for this. Okay. So, I'm gonna add you guys back to the turn order at the top, and now she's explaining what you have to do to you currently. It's gonna take your action to get the turbine working. And then I'm gonna need a Constitution save from both of you, which I'll just have you do now. I need a con save from David and Arturo.
Oh, I still have my action left on that first turn.
Alright, well then let's see what I got. Well, before we say if it passes or fails, I have adaptive, so. And what's your tech support, a D8?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it's about I don't know, 12 is actually pretty good. That's above average.
I'm using my inspiration to make this advantage, so.
Well, the tech support
oh,
only
no.
lasts 10 minutes, so I would recommend using it just because it's probably not going to be usable for like the next combat or anything anyway.
So David, you got a 15, Arturo, you got a 9.
Yep.
Yeah.
Three.
Ooh.
You both failed, so you both take 3 radiation.
Okay.
That
Ow.
bypassed the shields, right?
It does, I believe.
Okay.
Is that right, Mark?
No.
No?
Well, actually,
Okay.
shields are not up because we're not in combat. You gain shields when you roll initiative, so it would be to health.
So even my barrier wouldn't be up right now? Okay.
Right.
Okay. So then, yep, I'll just boop, boop. There we go.
Didn't know that. All right, fair. So
Okay.
yeah, it goes to health. And now David, go ahead. You have to use your action to fix it.
That's fine.
Give me you have to give me a technology check. It's not a high DC. It's just like basic comprehension of what the doctor is telling you to do.
That's not good.
It's a very low DC.
I will literally. Okay, we'll find out. Never mind.
You did it.
Yeah.
You
Okay.
did it.
Good.
It's literally like, can you follow instructions, or do you get confused?
Yes, I can.
Yeah.
I'm a good boy.
Yep. As someone who has worked tech support, that is definitely a role because a lot of people cannot follow very basic instructions.
No, I know they can't.
Yes,
Yeah.
Doc. I've turned it on and off again. Yes, I got it.
Okay.
Okay.
The turbine starts running, which really cranks that radiation up. So, David, you've used your action. Go ahead and
Okay.
take the rest of your turn.
So I'm gonna move. So if I move here, cool. So I'm gonna move up to the top of the stairs for my 30, and to get the remaining quarter of the way, I'm gonna blip out of existence using one of my last biotic steps and reappear inside of the room. Bonus
Okay.
action teleport, baby.
Nice.
In the
All right.
door.
And then do you guys at the controls shut the door?
Yep.
Boom. Done. No more damage. Nicely done. Now it's Arturo. Give me that technology check.
Wow.
You did it.
You did it.
I mean,
I mean, you did it. Yep. And now you just got to get out. That was your action.
All right, and then yeah, so it'll be.
You've got bonus action dash.
Yep, he's an infiltrator.
Well, there it is then. All right, and Aryn, you shut the door.
Yep.
Damn it, you killjoys! I barely get to do any radiation, do you? Gosh
Oh yeah,
darn it!
you've done so little damage. Mm.
Gosh darn it! All of you with your teleports and your bonus action dashes. All right, well,
I don't have
your,
any more. I actually had my
Damage
last. That was my
done to
last
me so
one.
far.
your class features have paid off. You took almost no damage. Very well done. So you hear the whole thing like revving up, and Dr. Faye comes through and says, "Okay, we're almost done. Now that you've got those running, I was able to get the shields back up on the main reactor core, which was necessary for the next step. You can meet back up in the middle. It'll be safe now."
Okay.
Yep. And you see the reactor core from earlier. It's still there, but there is now a force field around it. There's a bright blue Mass Effect shield covering it, so none of you get the like tingly feeling you had when you were in here before.
Oh, thank God.
All right. Once you're all back in the central room, I'll talk about the last step.
Waiting on Kronk.
Tasty comes back over to Ray.
Yeah.
Kronk.
There he is.
There's my Krogan buddy.
There's the man. All right. So listen up. The central door in the north, that is going to lead to the main control hub for the power in the station. Because of the catastrophic emergency that OD-R7 has undergone, everything is really locked up. It's to prevent any kind of something happening with the reactor core that could not only destroy the station but even damage the atmosphere of the nearby planet and any ships around. It's all like all the safety lockdowns are active. So it is going to be really hard to deactivate this because unfortunately I can't give you clearance. I don't have it. The men who have that are dead. So you're basically going to have to break into this thing as though you were. I mean, the system's going to perceive you as an invading force.
Fine.
Yeah. So I can open the doors. It's going to be the end of a hallway with a lot of defenses. I know there's lasers and there's some turrets on the ceiling, and they've got some big barriers on them. I don't think you're going to be able to destroy them. I think you're just going to have to get through it, do what you got to do, and then get out.
Is there a console over here that we can use to hack the system?
No, I'm in the system on my end, and
Nothing. Huh?
well, actually, okay, it depends on if you've got someone who's really good. The console that's to your left here, you could theoretically use that to mess with either the lasers or the turrets, but it's not going to be easy. You'd have to have someone very talented to pull that off.
Ray, I think you're up.
Hey, Ray, give me a hand over here. Ray doesn't have hacking tools.
Oh,
Correct.
gotcha.
But Ray
You
can
guys
assist
will
me
have
and
to.
give me advantage.
You will have to decide whether to go for the lasers or the turrets.
It's like, I don't know. What do you guys think? Should I turn off the ones that will burn us, or the one that will punch holes into us?
Basically, at least somebody has to get to the end of this hallway. The lasers are going to be like acrobatics checks to get through nimbly. Think of like a bank heist.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas the ceiling turrets are just literally going to make attack rolls at whoever's. Yeah.
Sounds like we're gonna turn off the.
I volunteer to run through the lasers if you can turn off those fucking turrets.
I was gonna say, it's like I could turn off the turrets. What's your acrobatics? I have a +7.
I do too.
Okay, cool. It doesn't matter which one of us go then. We'll try to turn off the turrets then. With
right.
Ray giving me a hand. So
First
I'll
thing
go
to do
ahead.
that-
I'll go ahead and give you my last tech support too.
Perfect.
nice.
Alright.
So
Just
that's
start
plus
jumping in place.
the
Start
8.
jumping in place. Limber up, baby. Limber up.
Yeah, you want to get over in front of that door in the top then?
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
So
Fuck.
there we go.
All right. Just like basic
What's,
training. Basic training. Basic training.
What's the tech support?
Plus 1d8.
Fuck, it's only a 15.
The turrets will fire with disadvantage.
Well, it's
Okay.
better than nothing.
Damn. Ray, really,
Alright.
you really need to show Ray how to use those hacker tools.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
have to work on that.
We got
Well,
we got downtime. We'll find
Actually,
downtime sometime.
on this next level, I gain expertise, so I'm gonna double my proficiency on technology techs.
All right.
There you go.
I'm gonna cast Biotic Presence and give David a D4 to an ability check.
Makes sense. You guys, by the way, you have to continually be at that console doing what you're doing to keep the turrets having that disadvantage. Like
Oh,
if you
okay.
disengage from this, the system is going to correct itself.
Do
So we're
both of us
just
have to be
constantly
here or just
fighting
one?
System then.
Let's see. Ray is free to go because Arturo did get that 12 naturally. Like the advantage didn't have an effect. So Ray doesn't have to be there. Arturo can just be the one doing the hacking.
Okay, well, I was asking if Arturo could go because he's going to be more helpful in this next
No,
situation.
Arturo is the one with hacker tool proficiency, I believe.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm the one with
So-
the hackers.
He's effectively, Ray is just a dude with a really bad pistol right now, and that's all. I'm effectively a grunt from Halo.
Mm. You need to get proficiency in hacker tools ASAP.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. But you
Yeah.
need perks or feats to do that, so.
Alas. All right. Well, you open it up.
I'm ready. Let's do this.
As soon as it opens, alarms start blaring all through the room and all through the hallway. And as the alarms are blaring, they echo through the depths of the space station. And I need everyone to roll initiative because the bugs are coming.
Oh,
Oh,
boy.
no.
That's not a good practice.
You did that on purpose.
Oh, is this what's happening?
We gotta do a grand finale. This is it.
This means we at least get our shields back.
It does. You get your shields back.
I rolled 20, but I didn't have a click. Damn it.
I
that
mean,
13 is actually a
I'll
14.
give you. I'll
just
give you your
FYI.
20. Yep.
Very
Gotcha. I'll give Shepard the 20 that she rightfully earned.
Yeah, let's see if I can do anything with it.
All right. All right, the bugs cometh. They're like clambering up the elevator shaft, and they run up against the bulkhead door and start to pry it open. Let's see here, initiative. All right. Yeah, they. Everyone goes before the Rachni.
Oh, good.
Not bad. Okay, Shepard, take it away. The doors have been pried open. There's like 2 Rachni trying to force their way into the room down there.
Right.
Don't
Gonna
shoot
move up.
don't shoot the reactor.
It's got a
Yeah,
force field.
yeah. I'm gonna move up and not shoot the reactor. I'm going to instead shoot a bug.
Careful of ricochets.
You had to say that was a thing, huh? That's great. All right. This one here.
All right.
Yeah. There's one.
So give me a sec. You did it. You roll a 1 on an attack. The reactor shield takes 8 damage from a ricochet.
Oh, shit.
That's what a 1 is. If you roll a 1 on
I'm just gonna go
firearm
hide in a
attack.
corner. Oh my god.
The
Let the bug
17
eat
hits
me.
the bug. The 17 hits the bug.
Oh no.
Christ.
Yeah.
Yay, 5 damage.
There we
I'm gonna just
Yep.
reload.
So the shield health of the reactor has taken 8 from that 1 that Shepard rolled.
Yeah.
There we go. All right, Arturo, you're hacking, so you're busy. That takes
Yes.
your action. That takes your action. Basically, each turn you can decide either to use your action to keep hacking, or stop, and then the turrets will not have disadvantage. The turrets go on the end of the round.
Well, I'm going to use my bonus action to become invisible.
That's fair enough. Yep, you can hack while you're invisible. Ray, you're up. You're free to go.
All right. Well, as of right now, I can't see any of the Rachni. Not that I would be able to do much good if I could.
Oh, they're
David,
south.
They're
They're
down.
south of you. Yeah, they're down.
how much HP are you down, David?
I'm at 27 out of like 40 something. 44. 27 out of 44.
All right. Well, before you run down the hallway, Ray's gonna come over here and do the Healy thing and heal you for some.
No, thank you.
Yep. That was supposed to be 2d4. Damn it. That would have been awesome.
Right?
If I rolled
Try
a 5
again.
on a d4. Alright. That's going to heal you for 12.
Nice, thank you.
Yep.
I'm almost topped
And
off.
then-
That's more than enough.
Ray will run back to the computer, and with her action, I guess I will... Can I grant extra AC? How does helping people work? Distract or whatever?
It would be your action to assist.
Yeah,
I
I
think-
bonus actioned for the
Oh.
med kit.
Yeah. So that's aid. Another Mark. Your system has aid work.
Yeah, that's the same as in D&D.
Okay.
Grant
So
advantage
can
on skill check.
Advantage.
Okay,
Yep.
can I give any AC bonuses or no?
No.
Okay,
No.
there's no distract or any mechanic like that.
No, help action doesn't do that. Either grants somebody
Alright.
else an advantage on an attack roll against a target that you're touching by like you reaching up and tapping them on the shoulder and distracting them, or you're helping them with their skill check.
I'm gonna go ahead and I will just prepare an attack. If any enemy comes within 30 feet of me or 25 feet of Arturo, I'll shoot it.
Fair enough. David, it's go time.
Oh,
You can move your full speed, but you have to make an acrobatics check at each laser, and on failure, you'll have to stop. So you can move. How far can you go in a round? Like, do you want to dash?
I can, yeah, if I do dedicate since they're firing at disadvantage, yeah, I can, instead of using my action to dodge, I can, yeah, run a full 60
Yeah,
feet.
they are going to be shooting with disadvantage, so you can go 60 feet. So I need 3 acrobatics checks from you. We'll determine if you end up getting stopped anywhere.
You do have a D4 that you can spend on one.
Mhm.
Okay, just on one or on all of them?
Just
One.
one. It's spent on use. It's guidance.
All right.
All right.
You clear the first laser, no problem.
Why did I right click? Don't right click. Oh, there it is. Even with the
Do you have the human
yeah.
reroll, or have you used that already?
Yeah, no, I still have adaptive.
Nice.
I'm gonna burn my last adaptive. My only
Okay.
adaptive. And I'll roll a d4. 14.
So a 14 fails.
That's fine.
It doesn't fail that badly, but it does fail.
Okay,
That's
fine.
So you take
And that
7
wasn't-
fire.
Okay. I was gonna ask, was that less than 30 feet? Or no, can I still keep going? Or does that stop me?
No, so you dashed, and what
Okay.
happens is you clear that laser, but it gets you. As you're going over it, it like scrapes your ankle. You take 7 fire damage, and you fall prone. And that's it. You used your action and your move. So you have a bonus action left, but that's it, and you're prone.
Damn it! I don't think. Well, actually, I do have a biotic point left, but do I save it for in case they do hit me? No, I've got all my health back.
I can still give you another D4 from where I am.
Yeah, I'm just wondering if because I can't do it for free anymore. I'm wondering if I should phase step while I'm prone and just teleport an additional 30 feet forward to get through the barricade. Just like
It would get you across 2 lasers if you phase stepped. You'd have 1 remaining.
I think.
It'd get
I
you
have
to the other
disadvantage.
side of this one, so you'd have 1 laser left.
I think I'm gonna hold on to it. Nope, I think I'm good for right now. I don't know how much damage these lasers can do if they do manage to hit me, so I'd rather see if I can. Yep, go for it.
Well, all right. I mean, you took 7 from that one. So.
No, I mean I meant the turret. I didn't mean laser.
Oh,
I meant
yeah.
turret. Yeah.
All right, Aryn, you're up.
I'm going to step 5 feet into here to get within 30 feet of him, and use my bonus action to send another D4 of guidance at him with that biotic presence.
Perfect. All right.
And then, so I still got 25 feet and my action. I'm gonna move. Let's see. Let's move there, and I'll throw an incinerate at this one.
You got it. That'll miss.
Okay.
All right, but you didn't roll a 1, so it didn't hit the
Nope.
reactor.
Not too far off, but
I do find it very funny that immediately after I mentioned the ricochet, which might have not even happened, Shepard's first attack rolled a 1.
mm-hmm.
Oh
It
no!
did. That was a really loud siren. It's a little startling, okay?
You're
Even
still
for
ringing.
a soldier. It's just
I have excellent, superb news for you, Kronk. Hammers don't ricochet.
I have heard that is an uncommon occurrence.
You'd have to really fuck up a hammer swing to throw it behind you into the reactor. You swing all the way around and lose your grip on it, and it just goes. All right, you're up.
Yep. Unfortunately, I think this is the furthest I can get. Well, I can clear the rest of the distance, but I won't be able to attack.
Fair enough. You can keep him in the door, though, to an extent. Kind of block him. Yeah. All right, well, yeah, so this one, instead of entering the room, we'll just attack Kronk then.
ooh.
Well, hits with the worst attacks, misses with the good one. So, not too bad. This one will also just attack you instead of entering the room. He'll maybe move in a little bit, but that'll do it. And again, I think only hitting with a claw.
Yep.
Yep. You can take claws all day. The sting is scary.
Yep.
All right, Shepard.
Let's try and see if I don't hit the wall this time.
If only we
13.
had somebody
Missed.
with us that re-rolled nat ones.
Right? And I'm going to use that tech
And
support.
had radiation resistance.
Yeah.
Right?
Is there nothing this Turian can't do?
19.
19 hits.
Can't
Yes.
save his brother.
Another dub for
Or
tech support.
7.
Yes, true.
There we go.
True, Arturo.
Second shot. 10. Ugh. I have nothing I can add to that. But it's not a 1.
True. Arturo.
Arturo, you're a horrible person for that joke, by the way.
I
have
never.
no idea what you're talking about. I said nothing.
Yeah, I never did the I never did the turrets into the round. So right before Shepard's turn would have been turrets, and I just forgot. Okay.
Oh,
Go for it.
Lord.
Disadvantage. Let's go.
He is prone.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, it's disadvantage either way.
What's,
So yeah.
what's the Mark? Really quick. What's
Yep.
the text command for drop lowest or drop highest? What's disadvantage? How do I do it in the chat? Do you know off the top of your head?
Oh, disadvantage. I used to know. Like I knew when I looked it up. I think it's like.
Is it DH? Is it just drop highest?
I think
DH1.
DH1. Yeah, drop highest 1. Yes, DH1.
Got it. Oh, well, let's see if it works.
Yeah.
It did work. Does that miss you?
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh.
Do you want to find out what they do?
I kind of do, just because I need to know if it's worth my barrier point or not. Yeah.
Don't risk it for
Yeah.
the biscuit. It's not worth
Risk
it.
it for the biscuit.
You're gonna find out what it does.
I'm gonna fuck around and find out.
All right. So the turrets start shooting. And they're shooting just like rapid fire. They're like automatic guns mounted to the ceiling.
Yeah.
And one of them just fills your back full of bullets. It's 22 piercing.
Ooh.
Okay.
Don't do that
Now
again.
I'll tell you what to do. I'll live my best life.
Well,
I think you'll
we
die
fucked
your
around
worst
and
death.
found
is
out
what you
it's worth
meant.
it.
Yeah.
All right.
Let me think. 22 minus 8 is 14. So okay. So then minus 1, which would put me at 25. Boom. Okay.
Oh,
now I
gosh.
know better. Now I know
Yikes.
better.
So now, Arturo, do you use your action to continue to give the turrets disadvantage?
Oh yeah.
Do I just have-
I'm not
my question.
stopping that. I'm not stopping that until he gets out of there. I'm invisible
Okay.
for a reason.
I wanted to ask,
Yeah.
if I make it to the door here, that's it, right? We're done? If I make it to the door? Is that what the goal is?
When you
And
get
back.
into that room, you can override the lockdown, which will shut down the hallway's security. Yes. You do not have to
Okay.
worry about a return trip.
But I mean, if I get to this door,
What door?
is this door open?
The top door. Yeah. It's open.
Oh, it's already open. Oh,
It's
okay.
wide open. That's why you can see in the room.
I was just making sure.
Yeah. No, it's open. If it were shut, you wouldn't be able to see in the room. Because I have dynamic lighting.
Okay.
That room is the goal.
Okay. Soul's goals has the prize. It's the game the clock. Let's
Yep.
go. Okay.
So Arturo, you're invisible, hacking. Ray.
All right. Ray doesn't feel like moving within 30 feet of them, so I guess I'm going to remain here, and I'll move down a little bit, so I'm with Aryn. And then if any of them come within 30 feet of us three, then I will shoot them.
Fair enough.
And I have no bonus actions left, so I end my turn.
All right. David.
All right. So I'm gonna get up some prone. That's half my movement.
Yep.
I will move my full movement through this one laser grid.
Got
which
it.
would put me at 15. So let me give you an acrobatics roll real quick.
All right.
Please, for the love of God.
You're good.
Okay, so that puts me here. I'm burning my last biotic points to phase step an additional 30 feet to get through the rest of these barriers. Because 30 feet straight forward puts me roll almost.
If you move 5 more feet and then do it, you're well.
Yeah.
past it.
I was gonna use my action to dash forward, and then by 5 feet, use my bonus action to teleport, and then use my remaining dash to, because that'll put me there, and then I'd have 25 feet left over to get to wherever it is I need to go, which is what here.
Yep. You just got to get up to that thing in the middle. Yeah.
Which is,
When you go up to it, a sort of holographic interface opens over that metal circular apparatus, and Dr. Faye immediately starts to kind of run you through what you got to do. We lost
Hang on a
someone.
sec, Zan. He's the one who just dropped.
Yes, he is.
Uh-oh.
Well,
Bro.
Welcome back, Ronnie.
Yeah, I
hey,
don't know what the fuck that was. Hello?
all right. When
Hey.
you reach that chamber, the circular metal apparatus immediately a holographic interface opens above it, and Dr. Faye starts to run you through the intricacies of doing what you have to do there, starting with how to turn the turrets off. Unfortunately, you don't have an action left, which means they are going to shoot at you at the end of this round.
Well,
But that-
I didn't. I still had movement. Is there a way that I can position myself to give myself some kind of cover?
Yeah, if you go to here, you can have cover with the metal interface. Although, if they shoot the interface and it breaks, then mission failed.
Could I, like,
So you may not want to do
right
that.
here?
Yeah,
Can I
there you
jump
go.
in this-
Okay, yeah, I'll
I'm-
give you cover there. I'll give you cover there.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, he just
I won't be
presses real
mean.
tight.
Yeah.
He presses real fucking tight, like.
Yeah. All right, Aryn.
Okay. Throw another incinerate. Yeah, I'll throw another. Actually, yeah, I'll throw another incinerate at the one closer to me.
All right, that hits.
Okay.
Yep, you burn him.
And I'll yeah, sounds good. Yeah, looks good.
Kronk, what you got, buddy?
All I know how to do is bring the hammer down.
All right. Yep, both hit.
This one.
Understood. They are going to continue to attack you. Miss, miss, miss. Miss, 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 miss. The last one gets a sting.
How dare you?
And I'll need that con save. Half damage, so 11 chemical.
22 total.
All right, here come the turrets.
Time for the turrets.
Disadvantage. With cover, please.
right. Yeah, so you have cover, so your AC is higher.
You also got your
Oh,
shield.
thing.
They all miss.
No.
Very nice, very nice.
Yeah, they all shoot the wall. All right, Shepard.
Sorry, it's dinner for me.
You're okay.
I shoot. Well, we'll see if anything.
You
23.
can eat when you're dead.
You hit.
For 5.
Boom.
Same one I've been hitting. And second, 19 for 10. Hey.
Perfect. Got him. Arturo, you feel like I would say you're on the interface. You can see like the targeting reticles of the turrets. You see where David is. You know that you don't have to be here anymore because on his turn, David can shut the thing off.
All right.
So you're
with
good
that
to
means
go.
I'm gonna move here.
Just, dear God, don't roll a 1 with your giant sniper rifle. Oh
Alright.
boy, that would be really bad.
If he's got advantage, the
Well,
chances
is
of that
I
aren't
have
well. He's done it
advantage.
before.
Wait, hold
Jojo,
on, hold
hang on. You know
Mark,
this has happened
did you
before.
forget who you're talking to?
Yeah, I forgot. I'm sorry.
I have advantage. It's like
I feel like
have
you've had your
prone to
once in a
rolling
lifetime,
2
though.
nat 1. Yeah, you mean where I rolled a nat 20 to get up, then rolled 2 nat 1s?
Yeah,
to
you've
immediately
had your
buff my
once in a
face?
lifetime. It's not gonna happen again. I say, hoping beyond
why
all
would
hope.
you say that out loud?
Why are you
All right.
tempting the universe? Knock it off. My
All
gosh.
right, which one of these guys look like they're hurt the more?
The more.
Definitely the bottom one.
Well, I'm gonna shoot the other one.
Making sure no damage is wasted.
I believe it 18 hits.
Mm-hmm.
That's 19 damage.
All right. Big hit. Ray.
And I am no longer invisible.
Was that your last tech point?
Yep. But I will, like, move back here. Could I stealth here? Probably not.
You have to have cover in order to hide.
Yeah, and I don't believe I have cover here.
All right, I'm gonna go here, and if any of these guys come within 30 feet of me, they're really gonna get it. But then I'll end my turn.
They're really gonna get. They're gonna get it. Ray trying to be intimidating.
Cute.
Goes up to Arturo and is like, "If one of them comes near me, I swear, I'll make them regret it."
I'll really let you teach them a lesson.
Yeah. Arturo's like, "You got it, my dude. You got it, buddy."
All right. Yep. He's gonna step forward and go ahead. All right, Doc. What am I doing?
You are giving me the most important technology role of your life.
Oh, God.
Oh no.
Especially considering Arturo stopped hacking.
You still have your D4, I think.
I do still have my D4.
Yes.
I thought it was safe to
Oh.
leave.
Hey,
I
mean,
wrong.
it is if he doesn't fuck up.
Oh, okay.
Use it anyway. Use it anyway. Yeah.
All
In
right.
case the DC was a 20.
Oh.
So, the lasers and the turrets shut down. You guys see more Rachni coming up the elevator shaft, but suddenly, as the alarms go off and the lights turn off and then back on, Dr. Face shouts, "Everybody hold on to something!"
Uh-oh.
over the comms.
Oh lord.
And
Hang on to
I mean,
your butts.
you're on a floor you're on like a grated floor, so everyone can at least like put your fingers through the grate or whatever.
Holding on to Arturo, got it.
Activating
Yeah.
my mag boots, too.
Yeah, after your mag boots, suddenly, you guys
Grab the
feel
grate with my strong hand.
you feel like a huge flood of air out of the room and like down the elevator shaft, implying that somewhere down that elevator shaft on some floor she opened an airlock.
Breached an airlock,
So-
vented it.
All the Rachni
God.
are someone's staticky as hell. I think it's Joe.
Sorry.
My goodness. Yeah. So all the Rachni are vented down the elevator shaft and out, and then it shuts again, and the elevator slowly comes back up, and it comes to a stop and dings and opens. Joseph, the static
Yes.
beatboxing is it's very
Did it still not go away?
Yeah.
I might have to leave and come back. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah,
Maybe.
push to talk.
might be push to talk. Yeah.
Push to talk solves many problems.
It does.
Causes
really.
some too, but solves.
Plug the charge.
Yeah.
If I stop charging the headset too, is it still doing it?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, I think charging
Okay.
the headset was doing it.
Yep. So yeah, Dr. Fate kind of takes a breath over the comms. It's like, all right, okay, that was it. You should have a clear shot to the labs, and they're all powered up now.
Thank you, Doctor. We'll make our way
There
there
aren't
now.
any. There aren't any Rachni there. You can add ease or whatever you military types say.
David, you good?
Comes around the corner. There's like bullet indentations in his armor. He's smoke smoldering from me. Goes, oh yeah, no, it's like in the N7 program all over again. No, it's fine. We're good.
Should give him a pat on the back.
Okay.
And it's like, great job.
Ah.
It's all right. I'll be gentle.
And then, okay. I'm gonna take a seat. He takes a seat. Oh.
All right. Do you guys file onto the elevator?
Yep. I think
Yep.
Yes, sir.
As you go up the elevator to Dr. Faye's laboratory to awaken the Rachni Queen's clone. We will take a short break.
All right, Aryn, this is all on you, girl.
I'll do what I can.
You enter Dr. Faye's laboratory, and she pops into your comms and says, all right, the Alliance military vessels surrounding the space station haven't taken any action yet. I don't think they have... I don't think they know what's happening yet. They don't have access to the cameras or anything. But I would be quick. I'm going to walk you through it, okay? That big tank in front of you, that's where she is. And you guys see a giant glass tank in the room that in it, there's this kind of huge dark shape floating in the fluid. And she starts to tell you guys what to do. She instructs you to go like all over the room. She needs people at like different stations and stuff, so you guys can start. You can just kind of just spread out. Like go to some different walls. She's gonna run you through the process for the next like 10 or 15 minutes. She's just telling people like, okay, you hit this, you turn that, like turn that on, and do you all like go through the ropes of doing it?
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Yep.
Yeah, sure.
All right, perfect.
This tank would be creepy if we hadn't already seen what we did.
You're right.
Aaron's just like watching the tank, hyping herself
Not
up.
the creepiest thing we've seen this month.
No.
Yep.
That is the most proximate.
Well,
No,
hopefully...
the creepiest thing we've seen this month will go to Felix.
All right. And then when you turn the last knob, you hear kind of a hissing noise. The tank emits an eerie glow as radiation is pumped into it. And then as the glow settles, the form inside the water shifts. And it opens its eyes. When it speaks, its mouth doesn't move.
Oh no!
All of you hear its voice inside of your heads. It's clearly biotic. We have memories that are not ours. We are here now in a place we do not remember. We are not ourselves, but have always been us. But you are not us. Who are you?
We are people from outside. We have come to help. To save your people. You and your children.
We are thousands. We are new, but we are old. We are struggling to self-identify. I am something else. What do you call me?
She asking for a name or just an identification of their species?
Said what she said.
Okay.
Take a guess.
We call you and those like you Rachni. What you identify as an individual is for you to determine.
We are Rachni, but I am I am Rachni, but I am not like us.
You are queen.
Do you seek a name?
Who said queen? Somebody said it.
I kind of like.
You like
Arturo
thought it?
kind of thought
She's
it to himself.
she's biotic, so when you
Yeah, I
think it,
know.
she goes, "I am queen." Yes.
Oh. Return
Why?
mind blade.
Why have you made me?
Your people were once a great threat to the galaxy. You have a chance to keep your species alive, to sing your song throughout the stars again, but only if we can do so in peace. We don't want to repeat the tragedy that occurred before, that caused your people to be so destroyed. We want peaceful relations, and we want to give your kind a chance to propagate once more.
We understand. I understand. I have memories of this. What you speak of. Rachni's slaughter. I do not have memories of this peace. It has not occurred before. It is new to us.
It is a new frontier to explore for all of us. None of us have known peace with your kind, but it is something that we would like. A time without conflict, where your people can grow and self-determine, and one day be a part of the society in the galaxy.
Give me a persuasion check.
Most
Aryn.
important freaking one of my life. Yep. Now let me check on my Asari racial trait, because I think if I roll badly enough, I can actually add something to it. Gain advantage on saying there's if you roll a natural 9 or lower on a persuasion, I can add 1d10 to the roll.
There you go.
So
All right.
my chance of saving it if this goes horribly wrong. Okay, that is less than a
I
nat
feel
9.
a little bad.
That is less than a nat 9, so rolling a d10. Okay, 18.
The queen goes quiet for a moment. Dr. Fate comes up in your comms and says, the Rachni are on the move. I got Rachni in like all the control rooms. Hold on, wait. And her comms cut out. The queen says, we understand and believe you, but there are others.
Oh lord. Oh no.
These interfaces are not complicated. This metal shell is ours now. More of your kind and other metal shells. They mean us harm. We can feel it from them.
Fuck.
Do you speak for them?
I do not. We are in disagreement with those in the shells outside. They wish you harm, but we wish to help.
We understand. We will need to eliminate them.
Choice of words.
That would not be prudent for the start of peaceful relations. We can talk them down if I can have a chance to speak with them.
Their elimination will have an effect on our peaceful relations with you. We do not understand. We thought you said you were not with them.
We are not, but there are others outside in the galaxy that would see that act and determine you a threat once more.
Roll me persuasion again.
Oh boy. Okay. There we go.
Ah!
Oh yes.
Give
All the
peace a-
persuasion.
Yeah, I'm just adding all the give peace a chance.
Your song is true, and we comprehend its depth. Enlightened self-interest. If we eliminate them, we will destroy our chance of propagating without conflict. Can you protect us from them?
I will do everything that I can.
If you can protect us from them, we mean no harm. We have inherited memories of war. This conflict has never benefited us. Those who came before us have only suffered for it. I am new. I will try a new way. I follow your song.
And Aryn will give a nod and open up the comm channels. Dr. Faye, are you there?
The comm channels are re-enabled after a moment, and Dr. Faye is like panicking. They have complete control of the station.
That's fine. Don't get in their way.
Okay. And
We've-
on your Omni tool, you see like a little interface of her, and there's like a Rachni like sidling up next to her, like typing on a keyboard next to her, and she's like, "All right, I guess this is okay."
We've
I'd be
reached a
panicking
peaceful
if I were her too.
We've reached a peaceful agreement with the Queen. We just need to keep the ships out there from engaging upon us.
All right, well, that's going to be on you guys, because that's Alliance. That's my boss out there, so...
Understood.
All right, I mean, you've got the patch through. They already contacted you before, so good luck.
Thank you. All right, so Aryn's gonna open up comms first.
Now for the other really difficult negotiation.
Well, first I'm gonna open comms to the Saratoga, and
Right.
I'm gonna say, I think this is Aryn to Saratoga. I'd like you to position yourself between the Alliance fleet and the station.
And Quincy says, "What? Okay. I mean, their weapon's hot. I don't know how they're gonna react to that, but you got it."
If you feel like
And
the ship is in imminent danger, you can pull away. I'm just trying to show a sign here that we're trying to protect this place.
If even a small Alliance fleet decides they don't want us in their star space, like we're gone, Captain.
I
But
understand.
I'll do it.
I'm
They
counting
take
on
the Saratoga. They go park their moped in front of a fleet of tanks, basically.
I'm
Like,
counting.
All right.
I'm counting on their hesitance to fire on another Alliance ship.
Yeah.
And
So they
I'll
take
open up.
the like.
Sorry. Go.
I'm just imagining the Saratoga is like a little. It's like a little truck. It's like parking your pickup truck in front of like a military convoy of
Yeah.
like battleships. Yeah.
Yeah,
All
no,
right.
it's more of a symbolic gesture than anything.
No, it makes sense. It's just a funny image to me. Like, all right, yeah, they do it.
And Aryn's gonna open up a channel to General
Richter.
Yep.
And he comes on immediately angry.
Mhm.
He's like, Captain, what exactly is your ship doing? And where are you right now? Because you're way over the timetable.
General, we've reached a peaceful resolution.
What do you mean a peaceful resolution? Don't tell you didn't do it.
Dr. Faye's plan worked. I know you were doubtful about it, but the Queen has agreed to peaceful relations.
Yeah, and if it's lying?
It's not.
Oh, okay. I'm just going to take your word for it then. What exactly do you propose we do? We let 5,000 Rachni and a fresh queen, we just let them go to do whatever they want?
We allow them to settle somewhere remote, out of the way, where they will not be disturbed, and where they will not cause a panic to the rest of the galaxy.
Uh-huh. I'm gonna have to move this up the chain. I'm here on orders to eliminate this threat. Period.
They've analyzed the
But-
abilities of this station. They have the the technological prowess to use every advantage that they have to protect themselves. I don't think we want to start another incident involving the Rachni that could lead to deaths on both sides. Give peace a chance, General.
Look, Spectre, I don't like this, but you've got me by the balls. If we could have killed all the Rachni by lighting this place up with our weapons, we would have already done it. The reactor explosion was a clean break. It would have just fixed this, put an end to it. But you've denied me that. And now if we start shooting the place up, they're all going to eject. We're going to have Rachni all over the fucking place.
Correct.
Not to mention...
So wouldn't it be better to have them all, wouldn't it be better to have them all settled in one place rather than scattered throughout the galaxy with hostile intent?
Did the Queen really offer peace?
She did.
Son of a bitch. You know, back in the day when the Alliance was its own military, I could tell you to go fuck yourself, but we're an arm of the Council. They're a sentient race. That's an official petition. Fucking shit. Okay,
we can treat.
I'll move it up.
We can treat this as a first contact scenario. Same protocols would apply.
Yes, it is. Thank you. I know that. Asshole. God damn. He's like pissed, but he knows like the protocol. Like this is he can't do anything now. It's like fucking god damn it. All right.
Silently,
fine.
Aryn rolls her eyes and it's like, I prefer bitch, but okay. Out of character. Out of character.
Either way.
Everybody used to call it a bitch. I've never been called asshole before. 300 years and nobody's called me asshole.
This shitstorm falls in your lap, Spectre.
I knew that when I made this decision.
All right. You'll be hearing from the Council very soon, along with your new bug friend. We're going to maintain a perimeter to make sure no Rachni leave. Let your new BFF know that if any of her young eject and try to get on any of these moons or planets, they're going to get lit up like a Christmas tree, all right?
I'll pass the message along. Thank you, General.
Might take that as a sign of hostility, but...
Yeah, all right.
How long do you think before the Rachni have a council seat?
the Rachni get a council seat before the fucking...
The Volus seat.
the poor Volus, dude. Like, everyone's going to get a seat for the Volus.
With her being a strong biotic, if she helps us defeat this fucking Cthulhu thing, they might wind up on the council before then.
Yeah, true.
We end the campaign with a fucking Rachni counselor. Let's go,
and a very
dude.
pissed off Volus.
Counselor Roach, what would you like to bring to the table?
Funniest thing. You're right, though. That is entirely feasible, and it's really funny that could literally happen.
That would be amazing.
All right, so in Biotics, the Queen speaks again and says, "You'll have to forgive me for eavesdropping. I cannot stop myself."
That's quite all right.
I can hear your thoughts. If you want to talk in private, distance yourself from me. I believe proximity plays a factor.
I don't
the
think
fact
that's
that
necessary.
She even cares is already looking very, very good in her favor right now.
The fact that you were able to hear means you know that we are sincere.
I do. I also understand the circumstances. My children will not leave this metal shell. We will remain and cooperate.
At least until we can find a world where you can live. There are lots of planets out there, many uninhabited. I'm sure we can find one for you.
May I exit this glass shell?
Of course. Can we,
Thank.
Yeah, she'll turn to
Shepard
whoever's
is
got the controls on
up. Unless does she have controls?
Let's have somebody with controls open it up for her.
So the thing is,
punches the button.
You actually, she opens it.
Oh yeah, she's got control of the station. Right.
Yeah,
right.
She was always able to open it. She asked to be polite.
Mm-hmm.
She could have opened it at any time. Yeah.
Backing up.
So far, she's the most polite leader we've ever spoken to.
Yeah. This is great. Nice change of pace.
Yeah.
Honestly.
More respectful than our leaders.
Oh, very much.
All right. Yeah, so the glass case will open, and the new Rachni Queen will step out.
I'm just waiting to see how big she's gonna be on the map.
The answer is
Okay,
terrifying.
damn,
Yep.
holy shit.
She
And-
unfurls out of the tank.
And now do we
Yeah.
roll initiative?
Colossal.
Don't say roll initiative, please. Don't say roll initiative.
Like she was just
No,
tricking us.
you're good.
Okay.
You're good. Yeah. One of her tendrils comes down and lays gently on David's shoulder,
Oh, Lord.
and then it pulls away, and she says, "We apologize. Our curiosity got the best of us. We have not felt other living things. We have existed only for a few moments still. Everything is new."
Then you have a whole galaxy to explore. Just not yet.
David will just look up at her and just like, since she's talking through biotics, he'll just biotically whisper back to her, just like, "Not a problem. I completely understand."
Ah, you are also capable of singing.
What?
And then after a little bit, Quincy gets back on the comm and is like, Captain,
Go ahead.
so we've got the council, and they want to meet with you on board the Saratoga regarding a first contact scenario. I thought we were at a space station. What is happening?
Things have gotten progressively more complicated.
Things that I don't
Thank
think
you.
I could tell you without you panicking.
Okay.
We have to keep information compartmentalized as best we
Well,
can.
They want you and the leader of the first contact species on the Saratoga to meet them on the
Looks up
holodeck.
at the Rachni. Looks at Aryn. Looks up at the
I don't think-
Rachni. Oh shit.
I don't think that's an option.
That's gonna take some logistics. We'll see what we can do.
What? Why? What's the issue?
It's a very big species.
Oh, I mean, if they'll fit in the cargo hold, I think we can. And you hear her
No.
talking over her shoulder. Hey, can we move the hollow thing into the cargo bay? Yeah. Okay. I think it's possible.
Could we relay a holographic image projected to the Saratoga from here?
No, they really want it to be secure. That they were really hoping to be on the ship if it's possible.
Is it possible to set up a secure transmission from the station? Dr. Faye?
Yeah, Dr. Faye gets on the comms and is like, for what it's worth, the Red Knight Queen will fit in your cargo bay. by
Oh,
the
she
way.
will? Okay. Well,
Yeah.
Well,
Yep. Yeah, do you want to take her to the Saratoga?
We just have to tell the rest of the
yeah.
crew could not be on the cargo bay. I don't want
Yeah,
to
no.
Christ.
Yeah, no. David's gonna reach in and just tap his comms on and go, "Hey, Adam, can you hear me?"
Unfortunately, yes.
Love you too, buddy. Hey, tell all those slackers to get up on the second floor and stay in the boarding room. Stay in the committee room. Don't come out until we tell them. Stay.
Kronk's gonna whisper to the queen, "Come with us, your majesty."
I honestly thought you were going to say some shit of "come with us if you want to live."
Shepard is working really hard to keep her mind nothing but white noise. Like, actively.
Really trying.
Well,
Okay.
Aryn is being completely open. It's like
a bunch of
No,
Rachni-
because
Oh,
the
yeah.
last thing I want the queen to know is who killed the last one.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, she's well aware that you guys have killed a bunch of them. She's not holding it against you.
No.
The last
Who killed the
queen.
last queen?
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah, you're trying to keep that out. Yeah.
I am working very hard on keeping my mind nothing but static.
You're in your mind thinking
Oh,
blah 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 brownies,
yeah.
bananas.
No.
Give me
All
a
I can
wisdom.
think is
Give me a
somebody's
wisdom
brain
save.
is just constant Rickroll
What?
right now.
No, I
Give
don't
me a
need a
wisdom
wisdom save.
Yeah, give
I
me a
don't need a
save.
wisdom save. I
Yeah,
don't
let's see.
need a wisdom
Let's see how you're
save.
doing.
Oh, not good.
Well, she doesn't. If she learns anything, she doesn't acknowledge it. But by trying not to
Cool.
think of it, you are kind of thinking of it to try to not think about it. So, yeah, it's kind of a catch-22.
Fuck.
But yeah.
Well, she doesn't mention it, then I obviously didn't think about it, so it's totally fine. It's okay.
She doesn't bring it up.
Hey,
She-
Shepard, don't think of a queen doused in acid.
A bunch of Rachni enter the room, and she says, "If you would like, we will convey you back to your shell."
I like my feet. Thanks.
Arturo's like, I'm down.
The straightest route to your ship is down the elevator shaft, and we are able to climb walls, but if you want to wait, you can.
I don't know. We get to skip an elevator ride, guys.
Don't worry.
Arturo's again, I am down.
I
Yeah,
can
you
safely
climb
get to
on.
the bottom. I can safely get to the bottom of an elevator shaft without having to climb onto a Rachni.
Okay. Who rides the Rachni?
Arturo does.
Yeah, you climb on.
That's going to be a negative from Ray.
Okay, some people get in the elevator, some people ride Rachni down. Got it.
I feel like Arturo's the only one riding the rack.
Oh,
No,
David's
no.
gonna ride David's gonna
No.
ride one down due to all the punishment he just took in the last fucking. He's just
Some
I'm
payback.
tired.
Yeah. Some
No,
recompense.
Kronk isn't going to ride a Rachni, but he is going to jump down the elevator shaft, and about 30 feet from hitting the ground, he's going to teleport down.
Lucille, can you make sure that everybody stays up there? No prying eyes.
Sure can do.
Alrighty. If I wanted to be mean, I would say that teleporting probably doesn't eliminate your momentum, but it doesn't matter, so I'm not going to do that. But in the future,
We don't want
that
to
is
set a
not.
precedent.
You're not immune to fall damage because you have a teleport. You just hit the ground quicker.
You don't build up
Um,
as much
just
momentum.
skip
You
last-
still build
Yeah,
up
if you're
momentum.
already going terminal velocity and teleport the last 30 feet, you just hit the ground at terminal velocity sooner. All right. So, yeah, we're doing like portal mechanics here.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, you guys get on the Saratoga. The queen's behind you, so you're gonna have to kind of clear the doorway.
Mm-hmm.
There's
Climb up on top of the
Adam,
barrel.
can you close
Yeah,
the door at the
same.
end of the hallway on the second floor?
Yes, of course. And as he says that, this engineer comes down the stairs because he's carrying like the hollow equipment, and the queen is
Oh,
patiently
no.
waiting for Kronk.
Oh, I
And
didn't realize he was heading downstairs.
Yeah, he's got the hollow stuff, and he goes to here, and he sees the queen. He doesn't say
Oh,
a
no.
damn thing. He doesn't say a single thing. He walks in, he puts the hollow thing down, and he looks at the captain, and he says, "Captain," and then he fucking leaves. He doesn't say a goddamn word. He just like backs out and goes back up the ladder. All right, cool.
Above my pay grade.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that is ridiculous size.
She is fucking huge.
Hey,
Thank you for.
quit commenting on the lady's weight. That's insensitive.
I didn't comment on her weight. I commented on her size, and there's nothing wrong with being large.
Thank you for inviting me onto your vessel, Captain.
Some guys are into large men or women. You know what?
I mean, both.
I said both.
I will introduce you to the galactic leaders, and if you would like, you may speak through me. Or through David.
Just do it through David.
surprised
So,
David
yeah.
didn't react to that.
The council appears on the holograms, and immediately some of them shudder. One of them's like, my word. And, but the Turian Primarch, who is one of the guys who gave you a mission, you've actually got a handout for this guy now.
Yep.
No, Primarch, sorry, not a counselor. I'm real fucking stupid. Literally different people. Dumb. None of the missions are from counselors. Rewind. Okay.
No
The Turian counselor says, sorry, I got 5 games a week.
No worries,
Anyway.
man.
You're fine.
This is the only Mass Effect one. I forgot. Counselors are not the same as the fucking planetary leaders. Okay. The Turian counselor says, well, she seems polite.
Very.
And the Arachnite Queen says, in your minds again, right? Like it goes in all your minds. And all the crew upstairs, you hear all the crew upstairs go, what the fuck? Because they can hear her too. She says in your minds, I'm sorry to be an inconvenience, but I am not physically capable of producing speech that will be understood verbally, and I cannot speak to them biotically because they are remotely here. I need someone to volunteer to be my voice.
That's what I was saying. She could either speak through me or through David.
David will sit there for a moment and look towards the Spectre, look towards the Queen, shrug. I volunteer. Go for it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
A tentacle will come down and gently caress the back of David's head. And David, you have a wisdom save that you can fail on purpose. Do you forego it?
Yep, I let her. Yep, if she's using me to communicate, absolutely. Don't
All right,
resist.
And Aryn will convey to the council what she's doing.
Yeah. David, you take a little nap, but you are going to hear everything that's said. But you're
I could use a nap.
You'll wake up like remembering the conversation. Yeah. So speaking through David, she says, "We greet you."
We greet you.
Oh, don't actually do that. That's gonna be like. I guess I could DM. I could literally DM you what she's gonna say.
Right?
Do it.
Right? No, let's not do that. Let's not do that. No.
Be so stupid. That's so funny. She says, first, we wish to apologize for the grievances of our past. We have memories of what we have done and the damage that was inflicted. This one, known as Aryn, we have heard her song and made it ours. We will try a new way. We wish for peace. The council is just kind of speechless. And they start to kind of whisper amongst each other, like, what the fuck? Finally, the Asari counselor says, well, this is certainly unexpected. We were aware of this project, but this was not really its purpose. Though, if you're earnest in what you mean, we would be remiss not to give you a chance. And then the Alliance counselor, the human counselor, says, obviously precautions will have to be taken. We do have some uninhabited worlds that you can choose from. But wherever you're settled, we'll have to set up a blockade in orbit. You won't be able to leave that planet, not for quite a while. We'll need time to be truly certain of your intentions. Years, almost certainly, maybe decades. It depends on how relations go. And the Arachnite Queen replies through David, this is acceptable to us. The council kind of turns to Aryn and says, well, Spectre. They're all just still kind of dumbstruck because you went to the counselor to talk about like the shadow thing, and then you left, and like a few days later, you're like,
Yeah.
"Hey, look what I found!"
It followed me home. Can I keep it?
The council is just like, "What on earth is happening? What is this?" All right, so they're like, well, Spectre, if you will, I would like you to. We'd like you to, if you're willing. Obviously, we can send someone else if need be, but that will delay the process significantly. We have a few planets that, if you're willing to take the Queen to check them out in person, and whichever one she deems is fit for her kind will start the process of getting it ready for them. But at this time, she just needs transport, and we cannot allow her to travel. We can't allow her to travel with her brood, and we can't allow her to travel like by herself unsupervised. We would need someone like a Spectre to essentially keep an eye on her during this process.
Certainly, but separating her from her brood might reignite the situation back on the station. Without
And
guidance, they are aimless.
The Arachnite Queen speaks. This is true. If I were to leave, then my children will become mindless creatures once again, though they will have no way to leave the metal shell without my guidance. So, if you take the opportunity to evacuate your kind from it, it could serve as a cage for now.
Alternately, we could leave her here with them and scout the worlds ourselves and bring information back for her to review.
Well, says the counselor, that's up to the Queen, because she may want to see them for herself, but if she's okay with that, we are.
Aryn will turn to the Queen for her opinion, or David. Like, no, I'll turn to the Queen. I'll turn to the Queen. God damn it. For her preference.
Yeah. She says, "We trust the one called Aryn. Her song is ours. She is as a sister to us now. If she chooses a world for us, then it will be a good world." The counselor is like, "Wow, okay. All right."
We should probably take Faye with us. I bet she knows the most about their biology than anybody.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we also need to figure out who it is that that has that information we were looking for that brought us here in the first place. I'm not going to leave without that.
I think Dr. Faye's the only one still alive.
Yeah.
The council says, "All right, we're sending you the coordinates now for 3 worlds to scout out for the Arachnite population. They're all inside of council space, easily accessible. Just keep us posted."
Understood. Thank you, counselors.
Right. They nod, and the hollow closes, and then the Arachnite Queen gently places one of the tentacles, like stinger tendril things, on Aryn's shoulder and says, "While you are gone, we will dearly miss the sound of your song. Your presence brings us much peace of mind."
And Aryn will kind of put a hand gently on the tendril and say, "I'm quite honored by your words."
Cockroach is hitting on you.
I mean, Asari, any species.
Once you have chosen an acceptable world for us, you will always be welcome to visit as an honored guest. I will be counting the days between your visits.
It would be my privilege.
Oh, Lord.
Oh boy.
Cockroaches definitely hitting on you.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
One more,
Wholeheartedly.
fall into your wildly charms.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Aryn rolled a 20.
Yeah.
Yeah, that she did.
Just at the right time too.
A fellow biotic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's an
She
excellent match, I think.
Oh God.
We will wait on the shell and prepare. There are many materials there. I am excited to try to create. It has been a long time since our kind has been able to express ourselves. And as she's leaving, she's like, I think I will try. Is it called art?
Aryn will nod.
Perhaps a depiction of you. And she leaves the ship.
Wow, I'm getting a statue of me.
Or something anyway. We're gonna come back and it's just...
Talent takes
Wow.
time to develop.
More man-made things creating art, just what we need.
You come back to a like 300-foot wide macaroni art made by like a thousand Rachnide made like the world's biggest macaroni art for your fridge. Yeah.
of Aryn, but because she has the hots for Aryn, it's Aryn nude. Or what she thinks Aryn looks like with no
Oh yeah,
clothes.
dude. No, the Rachnide Queen is super into Aryn. I mean, they're both. It's an Asari. They're both biotics. Yeah.
I'll always cherish the small connection we had. That was nice.
Yeah. So David, you are yourself again.
Yeah.
Oh god, me
Are
again.
you all right, Mr.
That was
Moreau?
interesting. Oh yeah, no, that was interesting.
Thank you for volunteering.
Of course. Well, you had to be you in order to, have your Spectre authority. It only made sense.
Heads downstairs.
Dr. Fay comes on board the Saratoga. Says, Spectre, I want to thank you for all of your help, and I also want to apologize again for the way I greeted you at first, when you first arrived.
It's quite all right. I was glad to have made an ally in the end. Perhaps more than one.
I have an idea why you were at my station.
I can't imagine you do.
I'll confess that Admiral Reach has apprised me of the situation. I was just a little bit preoccupied with things. This was my life's work. It was the only thing that mattered to me, and when you first arrived, I just wanted you to leave because I didn't want to be distracted from it. But it turns out that you were the greatest help I could have asked for.
No apologies necessary. We're just glad we showed up when we did.
I am too.
So what can you tell us about this void creature?
Well, we should maybe go somewhere other than the cargo bay to talk about that.
Oh, certainly. We have a conference room upstairs, so that'd be good. Shepard, we can dismiss the crew back to their stations.
Adam, all clear.
You got it. Yeah, everyone's allowed to kind of go back where they were. I'm just adding a mini quest to your mission terminal, which is find new Rachni homeworld. And I'll put 0 out of 3 for having checked out the worlds. That is a side quest.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. So the crew are gonna go back to their stations. Let's get people back where they're going. This guy heads back down here with Ray and is like, so, there's a big bug.
You don't
As far as we know, it's as big as they get.
It's just like kind of awkwardly like, Yeah.
Only those bugs, though. The Thresher Maul are actually even bigger bugs.
Wow.
Hopefully we won't have to deal with any of those.
Alright. I don't like her token, because she's like too small, and it's supposed to be circular because she's an ally. I have a thing. There's a rhyme and a reason to this.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah. You may have noticed enemies have the other one. Okay, let's see. They have the hexagon. Yeah. Let me get her a proper. I think I gave her the enemy token at first because she was being like a total ass to you. So I was like, there you go. She's aggressive. Having trouble. It's giving me a bit of an issue. I apologize. Just there we go. Boop boop. Download. Okay. That should have done it. Let's see. So she's following you. Where are we going? Conference room?
Yeah, conference room.
That makes sense.
Shepard is also welcome to join us if she wants.
Yeah, if it's all the thing with you guys, I'm gonna go see the doc about any possible radiation I've taken. So, excuse me.
Yeah, the doctor is giving you a once over and is like, I mean, you'll bounce back, but I don't know. Did you want kids?
Yeah, absolutely, 100%. I did.
Oh, I mean,
Maybe find other aspirations.
how do you feel about taking care of kids who have, like Asperger's or
Doc, hey,
autism?
Doc, you need to stop fucking with me right now. You have no idea. I could seriously melt your brain.
Now, do you think that like a 6 or 7 toes on one foot is that like a deal breaker for you with your kids?
I'm just gonna look around her room and I'm gonna reach over and slowly pick up a scalpel for a moment and just look at it.
Whoa! I'm just asking questions.
I think you need to stop. That's what you need to do.
All right. Meanwhile, in the conference room, you are with the scientist, Dr. Faye. Let's see, I gotta pull up my stuff for this. So, she sits down and she says, "My full name is Dr. Faye Bryson. I don't know if you're familiar with my mother's work, but
That's related to the Leviathan deals. You just see no more.
Just because I'm a Spectre doesn't mean I have access to all classified information. A lot of it's compartmentalized. I'm afraid I haven't been briefed.
I picked the one DLC Mark hasn't played. Like in the whole game series. I didn't mean to.
That's fine. It makes Mass Effect new for me again.
Yeah, exactly. So she says, well, my mother was on some pretty classified stuff. And she didn't survive. Ultimately didn't survive her own research. She went on a bit of an excursion with the late Commander Shepard and didn't come back. And she kind of looks at Lucille and then looks away. Which Rocky is muted, by the way. Okay, that's on purpose. Cool.
Oh no, she's not saying anything. She is very much soldier. Just
Fair enough. Yeah. She says, Anyway, the nature of the excursion she went on with Commander Shepard was looking into a as of yet unknown species, or at least one we have very, very little information on. They're called Leviathans. I know a little bit about her research, and I have an inkling of what they found there, but I don't think Commander Shepard found what she was looking for, because she came back without my mother and without anything else of any use. The Leviathans, I'm sorry, this is a bit hard for me.
That's alright, take your time.
I think they killed my mother. They created the Reapers. They're a massive spacefaring species. Their biotic powers are... There's nothing like it. Nothing can begin to compare to it. She believed that Leviathans could actually travel through space by cloaking their bodies in a biotic field. This biotic field was so powerful that it actually contained the atmosphere they needed to survive in outer space and maintain their pressure, and they could thrust themselves through space. No need for technology whatsoever. And its appearance, when they did this, was very similar to what you're describing, but not on that scale. When they cloaked themselves in a biotic field for space travel, it made use of dark matter. But what my mother researched, what she described, it was more like a second skin, almost like they'd put on a biotic suit of sorts. It wasn't... I want to confirm something with you. Admiral Reach gave me your report, and I feel like you made a mistake. Because the biotic field, the darkness you encountered, it was described as being the size of an entire solar system, and I'm not really sure how, what kind of typo could have led to this sentence. But that's... So what was this actually supposed to say?
No, that was the truth. The fields that you're describing weren't that large?
Like I said, it like a cloak over the Leviathan, like practically skin tight. Maybe
This was a void the size of the solar system.
That's not...
From its sun to its mass relay.
Even among the Leviathans, that's not even... unless they've been hiding something from us that we didn't know about, unless she never learned enough about them. None of her research has anything remotely that scale, but the appearance of the Leviathans, it matches. They have many eyes. They're tentacled. They look actually a lot like Reapers, but flesh and carapace.
Did your mother's research say anything about a Leviathan outcast?
No.
I got the
But I know...
sense that that's what we were dealing with.
but I know something I haven't told anyone, not even the Alliance military, not even my research colleagues, because I kept it to myself.
If you need pure secrecy, I can ensure it.
I'm fine with your crew being here. If you really want to die that bad, they're probably going with you. But
it's less the crew and more of the ears in the wall.
I don't know if they're still there. But I think Commander Shepard and my mother, I think they found them. And she gives you coordinates to the Leviathan homeworld.
Oof.
I don't know anything else, but maybe the Leviathans do.
Don't worry, I have top-level security clearance. This won't go anywhere beyond the ship. You hear that, Adam?
Loud and clear, Capitan.
Good. Thank you, Doctor. This will be helpful, I think. This is the information that we were hoping to find. Will you be staying with the Rachni on the station, or will you be accompanying us to survey the potential homeworlds for them?
I don't want to be part of this. I gotta be honest, even talking about this it's a bit of a triggering subject for me. I'm gonna stay behind on the station, I think. I want to speak to the Rachni Queen, learn about them, and I don't want to go anywhere near the Leviathans or ever hear that word again after today.
Understood. At your earliest convenience, could you forward us the Rachni's preferred habitat, temperature, pressure, gravity, air composition?
I will. I'll give you everything you need. My mother was all I had, and she kind of looks across at Shepard. But I didn't hold the Rachni's sins against them, the sins of their predecessors, and I don't hold it against you either. She did a lot of good and a lot of bad, and it looks like it wasn't easy for her to say that.
I do apologize for the actions of my mother and what impact it had on your mother's survival.
Thanks for saying so. You know what? Actually, if you'll have me, I think if I flew with you, I'd have the best chance of making sure that the Rachni get a suitable home. That's if I'm not imposing.
Of course not. You're welcome.
All right. Then I will. Thank you.
Of course. Will the Queen and her brood have enough food and water on board the station until we find them a place?
Yeah, we were very well equipped. They have plenty of everything they could need. Enough rations to sustain their full population in a testing environment for multiple months, and then probably add a few more months onto that for all of the corpses of all the staff they killed.
I'm very sorry about that.
No one was close. It was work relations. Some of them are assholes. All right, well, and she walks out into the hallway. You know, for some reason, I thought a Spectre ship would be like cleaner than this. Oh.
It's a rental.
If you go get your things, I'll make sure we have a bunk available for you when you get back.
Thank you. I think I will. All right, and at least for the time being, scientist Dr. Faye Bryson joins the Saratoga crew. No combat, but she's actually very smart and has pretty good modifiers.
Good.
You got a good NPC. You got a capable NPC.
Hey!
It's actually
All
significantly useful.
All in favor of letting her have Felix's room?
The best
Bye.
quest reward is always a competent NPC.
Mhm.
Yeah, there you go. All right, so here's your mission terminal. That should have popped up for everybody. You'll notice that the mission for OD-R7 is gone and now has been replaced by, at the end, travel to 2181 Despoina to locate and interrogate the Leviathans about the mysterious biotic creature in the Yomi Nebula. And under that, you have your side quests, find, Normandy Crash Site, Syndicate, and now the new Ragni homeworld. Having completed a main quest, you're all level 6.
Woo!
Yay!
And you probably, we have 5 minutes left, so next week you can apprise the crew of this development. It'll give you time to write your speech.
Mhm. Would you like us to figure out where we're going next, or
That you read my mind. I was about to ask
so
you
you
to
can
do
prep
that.
the next session?
You guys have 5 minutes to figure out what you're doing next. That's
Yeah,
why I
What's
opened the mission
closest?
prompt.
I'll call a meeting of the senior staff then.
So distance isn't really much of a factor unless
Yeah.
you're doing like the Normandy or the Syndicate. Those are like really out of the way. Despoina is actually kind of out of the way. The convenient stuff would be like basically going to Thesia, going to Palaven, or the Ragni homeworld. That's all council space. The other stuff is like further out, but it's not like travel time is a deal breaker. Like you have relays,
and
you just bounce around.
And I know Dr. Faye didn't want to have anything to do with the Leviathans, so we might want to prioritize other things with her on board.
Yeah, she probably would. She wouldn't be thrilled if you gunned it right for the Leviathan world.
Yeah, I think she's mainly here for that Ragni homeworld side quest. So.
You also might want to be higher level.
Yeah.
That feels like a tier 2 mission, and we're still looking at tier 1s.
So we could jump right into looking for looking at the Ragni homeworld potentials, or we could hit up one of the other primaries since we have more information about the threat now. I'd actually. Sorry, what?
I was gonna say, like, is there one of those the primaries where like one of the Ragni homeworld planets is like between where we are now and there?
We're in a D&D campaign. That's not a factor.
Yeah.
Travel. I'll tell you, like travel time is not really going to be much of a factor in this at all.
And like locations, like there is no on the way unless it is between here and the nearest mass relay.
Exactly. You're just mass relaying.
Mass
around.
relay is a fast travel point to any other mass relay in the galaxy. There is no quicker.
Okay, then are there any of the planets that share a system as
No.
God, I would
you
hope
don't
not.
get it. You don't get an easy out. Travel is not.
I would hope
the
these
only
these homeworlds are like isolated.
All right, the only travel factor that there is that the Normandy crash site and the Syndicate stuff are both in terminus or terminal space or terminus space or whatever the fuck. That's it. If you're in council space bouncing around, travel time is a non-issue and will not give you an easy answer.
Okay. The only reason why I asked is because I don't see like checking out one of the homeworlds taking an entire session.
Oh, sure won't. No, the Ragni,
like...
you can knock the Ragni thing out in no time if nothing goes wrong. That is an if.
Yeah, there you go. There it is. The truth comes out.
That's a big if noise.
Watch out for ricochet.
Immediate ricochet.
Nothing goes wrong.
I will say right now, those side quests you have, the 3 in there, I'm going to keep adding them. They do not level you up, but they are not without rewards.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas the main quest will level you up, and they're going to keep getting harder. But if you want like some extra stuff, the side quests may get you some goodies.
Weapons, gear, Ship
Yeah.
upgrades.
I vote
The
for the
need for
Normandy.
therapy.
Oh god, the Normandy sounds
I
like fun,
vote
but the Normandy is
trauma.
gonna be so out of the way.
Trauma.
I love you,
Yeah.
Kronk. It's been bugging the fuck out of me. Yes, please.
I vote for trauma.
Normandy crash site.
I'm not even going to go into how much I have wanted to, like, just start pounding on the computer, like, please.
I gave that to you guys like session 1. Just to...
I know.
You did, but it just feels like something that's just not pressing compared to the other thing.
It's not.
That's the problem,
I
though.
think we can afford
we
that
keep
detour.
Yeah, I think. Here's the thing, though. Who knows what we'll find at the Normandy? The Normandy was fucking outstandingly well equipped and stuff like that. Who knows what it's still there?
We get
Who
to
knows what's still there?
we get to Primarch Novum Victus and find out that his whole stuff has been wiped out by a new Geth uprising, and he's like, "Dang it! If only you were here 1 day ago."
What's up, Primarch?
All I'm
Fuck,
saying
let's
is
get together, bro.
we just got done determining whether or not a species gets to live or die. I think everyone deserves a smaller adventure for a minute.
I mean, that is fair. I was gonna say, I vote for just doing the Arachnite homeworld because the sooner we get them established, the sooner we have a powerful ally to assist us with this main problem.
Normandy crash, then Arachnite homeworld.
Could do that.
I concur.
You had my vote.
And what I'll probably do is, like, I know that Nova Invictus wanted to meet us, like, as soon as possible. He was very, very insistent on that urgentness. So I'll probably, like, send him just a quick message letting him know that we are following several leads to gather more information so that his preparations might be more effective and complete once we're able to put them into place.
Fair enough.
Probably a good idea. He's an intelligent man. He'll appreciate that.
Yeah, when you send him that, he replies like, "Got it," like affirmative. He understands.
All right, so looks like side quests next time then.
He will say, for what it's worth, he will say like, "I understand. Take your time. I trust your judgment." But also in times of war, sometimes we don't have the luxury of knowing everything about our enemy. So he basically says, like, it's fine, go do your stuff, but don't take forever.
Of course.
Basically.
Of course.